In a spirit of respect and in recognition of the diversity of spiritual traditions among us, let us pause for a moment of silent prayer. Spirit of wisdom, Spirit of grace, we welcome your presence with us today as we gather to celebrate the dedication, hard work, and accomplishments of these graduates and of this institution. On this day of endings and beginnings, we are awed by all that still remains unknown. Encourage us always to dwell among those who savor beauty, practice truth, advance community, respond in compassion, and are animated by wisdom. May this convocation ceremony give us renewed hope, courage, and energy. Amen.
Madam Chancellor, honorary degree recipients, honored guests, colleagues, graduates, family and friends, good afternoon. I'm delighted to welcome all of you here to Mount St. Vincent University's Fall 2001 Convocation. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of 330 graduates from 27 programs, and it is with very great pride that we at Mount St. Vincent extend our congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2001. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to join me in a round of applause for our graduates. One of the special things about Convocation is to look out from this circular stage and see our graduates surrounded literally by their faculty, by their family, and their friends. Graduates, I know that you each know that the people in this room have helped you to realize your aspirations, supported you, and encouraged you. So I'm going to ask you to join me in a round of applause for your faculty, family, and friends. And let me also take a moment to thank those who've made Convocation possible. It takes a lot of work, as I'm sure you can imagine, on the part of many people, from physical plant to public affairs to the registrar's office to many other sections of the university, and I want to recognize that effort with appreciation for all the hard work that our staff have put in to making this the special occasion that it will certainly be. Today we celebrate not only the accomplishments of our graduates, but also the lives and careers of 3 exceptional women who have distinguished themselves in their varied walks of life. The late Beverly Mascoll, Sister Peggy and Marnie McBean. Each of these exceptional individuals will be recognized later in the program, and I know that you will each be moved by the commitment and dedication each of them has shown to their respective professions and communities. A few years ago, Mount St. Vincent introduced a program in peace and conflict studies. If ever there was a time when we need good understanding of the causes of conflict and the imperative of seeking peace, this is surely it. So it is with pleasure today that we will honor during our ceremony a member of our own community who will receive a special award which I have been asked to present on behalf of the Government of Canada. In these troubled times, and especially in this city where we have seen men and women from our community sail away to participate in the efforts, the multinational efforts of trying to restore some peace. So we recognize the important contribution that the women and men of Canada's forces make to the preservation and the restoration of peace. And later in our ceremony this afternoon, we will be recognizing the contribution to peacekeeping of Dr. Donald Shiner, a faculty member in our Department of Business and Tourism. Graduates, I don't need to tell you what an important day this is in your lives. You'll look back on today, and I can see some of you look a little bit nervous, but you won't remember that. You'll remember what a happy occasion it was. And I can assure you, as our chaplain said in her invocation, this is not only a day of endings, but a day of beginnings. You can look forward to many more successes because you've laid a great foundation on which you will certainly build in the years to come. You will see that your degree, your certificate, your diploma will present you with new opportunities and allow you to grow as a person, as a professional. But you also graduate with a great deal more than the parchment that you will take away from the stage. You've attained, I know, many personal goals, as well as a close community of friends and colleagues. One of the very real benefits of attending Mount St. Vincent University, where you've had the benefit of a personalized education, an environment where you got to know your professors and got to know your fellow students. As you graduate and take your place in the community, you will also be contributing to the good of society as well as to your own personal development. 4 days ago in Geneva, a report was released called the Global Competitiveness Report. In that report, Canada, which last time the report was issued a year ago, ranked 6th, placed 3rd in a global ranking of competitiveness. And without going into all the details of how that got calculated, which would undoubtedly keep us here for some time, the main reason given for Canada's high ranking was its performance in post-secondary education. This is because it is recognized that post-secondary education is fundamentally tied to a country's capacity to innovate. A well-educated citizenry, advances in knowledge through research undertaken by faculty in our universities, and the varied ways in which that knowledge is utilized all contribute to a country's economic prosperity and prospects. What better testament to the important role that Mount St. Vincent and its sister universities play in the development of our province and our country. And what better reinforcement of your decision to pursue university education? We always take a moment during our ceremony to recognize some special connections. I've spoken about community. We celebrate today the achievements of one member of our Mount community, Christine Shelton, who is a production facilitator with our Distance Learning and Continuing Education Department, graduates with her Master of Education today. I'm also always pleased to note family connections, and we now have a number of husband and wife teams among our graduates today. Claire and Gregory Bungay from PEI will both be receiving their Master of Education. Joanne and Carlo Jeffrey from Mississauga are graduating with their Master of Education. Mary Beth Hardy and John Jodry, originally from Nova Scotia but now living in the Middle East, are also graduating with their Master of Education. And Sarah Croucher and Bernie O'Hearn from Nova Scotia but now living in Germany are receiving their degrees, master's degrees in education. So as you can see, just from that fraction of the graduating list and from your programs, today Mount St. Vincent University is educating people throughout Nova Scotia, the Atlantic region, Canada, Bermuda, the Caribbean, and indeed around the world. Our graduates serve their societies in education, business, government service, volunteerism, and many, many other walks of life. Graduates, as you know from your own personal experience, Mount St. Vincent continues to blend the best of on-campus education with its pursuit of innovations in distance learning and cooperative education. Our commitment to accessibility remains strong. Our programs provide students with choices. We are always innovating, and today we celebrate our first graduates from the Master's Program in Applied Human Nutrition. Graduates, soon to be alumni, whatever your program of study and wherever your home, you join today a worldwide family of about 18,000 Mount alumni who are the best ambassadors for this university and for our programs that we could possibly wish for. As you leave the stage, you will receive your alumni pin from a member of our Alumni Association. And as alumni, you remain members of the Mount community, and we look forward to following your careers, learning of your successes, and seeing you at reunions and alumni gatherings. The love of learning you've developed at the Mount and the skills and abilities you have honed here will benefit you and will benefit the society to which you belong. Let us know about the innovative contributions you are making, and stay in touch to hear how we are innovating. News of the Mount is as close as www.msvu.ca, and your news to us is as close as your email account. Congratulations, bonne chance, all the best. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, honored guests, honorary degree recipients, faculty, family, friends, and graduates, good afternoon. At the end of August, I packed up my comfy Clayton Park apartment, and like many before me, I headed to Hogtown. We have all traveled away from our cozy Mount surroundings, but we have our Mount St. Vincent University education in our heads and in our hearts, and I know it will serve us well. While I'm enjoying Toronto, I can't begin to express how thrilled I am to be back in Halifax today, back at Mount St. Vincent University, and back among my fellow graduates. I am honored to speak on behalf of this extraordinary group of grads. We aren't a typical group. We are among a select few who have enjoyed the privilege of a post-secondary education. Today, we are relieved to have made it through all those assignments, but we must also appreciate that every one of those hours we spent toiling was a real privilege. I encourage my fellow graduates to reflect on some of those special moments over the past few years and take time to fully appreciate them. Appreciate your good fortune at having had more group meetings than you ever thought you could fit into 1 week. I guarantee you've made more lasting friendships and gained more interpersonal skills than you ever would have dreamt. Appreciate your good fortune at having had 3 assignments due on the same day you had 1 presentation to make and 2 tests to write. I assure you that all the while you were cramming science and English into your head, you've learned enough about time management and multitasking to stand you in good stead for the challenges ahead. Appreciate your good fortune at having had to include at least 5 scholarly sources in almost every paper you wrote. I guarantee you our professors' intentions were not to overwhelm us with words. Rather, they sought to open up a world of knowledge, wisdom, and growth to us, and they carefully guided us through learning about many disciplines. Appreciate your good fortune at having had to climb that enormous hill to Everestus more times than I'm sure you care to remember. I am certain there are few campuses in the world as green as ours. At Mount St. Vincent, we have shared in an environment of beauty and peace. Finally, appreciate your good fortune at having spent many nights studying in cramped Assisi dorm rooms. I guarantee you that in those moments you learn not just about English and business, but also about yourself and others. We must also appreciate the high academic standards upheld at the Mount. We must appreciate the comfortable academic climate here that was always so supportive of our differences as students. We must appreciate the Mount's emphasis on innovation and discovery. We must appreciate the opportunities the Mount has offered us and the opportunities that will result from our experiences here. In return for the privilege of being at Mount St. Vincent for several wonderful years, we must always dream big. And in the pursuit of our dreams, always remember where we have come from and who has helped us to get here. With privilege comes responsibility, and our responsibility is to skillfully use what we've gained during our time at the Mount with a strong consideration for others. Thank you to our professors, Mount St. Vincent University administrators, lab instructors, and all those who have given of their time and expertise to ensure we attained this point in our lives. You fulfill the responsibility I speak of so well, and you make us want to be eternal students, you really do. And to those parents and family members who I'm certain cringed at the thought of us as eternal students, I think I speak for all grads when I say, thank you for the support you have shown us over the past few years. In fact, thank you for the support you have shown us over the past many, many years. It is only with your lifelong encouragement that we were ever able to come to Mount St. Vincent University. With your help, this privilege of higher learning has become a reality for us. We know we are indebted to you forever, but fulfilling the responsibility that comes with our privileged position will, it is hoped, count as some credit toward that debt. From here, the possibilities are truly endless. Graduates, take your new knowledge and run at the world. Find fulfillment and contentment. If there is one big lesson we can all take from our varied experiences as students in the many Mount faculties, it is this. Learning is a gift, a privilege, and a pleasure. It involves struggle, yes, but the joys of it far outweigh any drawbacks. May we all reap the many rewards of a job well done for every day of every year to come, always remembering how truly fortunate we are. Thank you for being such wonderful classmates and friends during the past few years, and congratulations.
Madam Vice-Chancellor and President, It is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honours of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study, and I ask that they be awarded the Certificate in Business Administration. Sandra J. Checkley. Kenda Gamble. Daniel Myers, who also receives a certificate in marketing today.
Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honours of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study, and I ask that they be admitted to the baccalaureate degree. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts on Jocelyn Burke.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
James F. Chambers.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, James.
Donica Collins.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Donica.
Jacqueline Halverson.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations,
Ainsley McLean.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Ainsley.
Wanda McLeod.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Wanda.
Stephanie Mercier.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Erin O'Neill.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Erin.
Melissa J. Penny.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations, Melissa.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Science on Charlene Burgess.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Holly A. Cook.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Glenda J. Dillman.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study on Vanessa Keynes.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Judy DeRoos.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study. Congratulations.
Margaret J. Fowler, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study. Congratulations, Margaret.
Martin D. McLean.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study. Congratulations, Martin.
Jody Tuthui.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Study. Congratulations, Jody.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology on Adam R. Bowser.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Adam.
Marilyn Flieger.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology. Congratulations.
Kevin A. Gilly, who also receives a certificate in business today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology. Congratulations.
Evan Martin.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology. Congratulations, Evan.
Kelly O. Wushu.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Arts Information Technology. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration on Angela Curtis.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Joan Doyle, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Joan.
Monica Drozdowska.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Robert L. McCauley.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Robert.
Candice L. McPherson.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Candice.
Jennifer Ann McCacken, with cooperative education option and with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Teresa Elizabeth McNamara.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Teresa.
Diane Louise Power, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Diane.
David Roddis.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, David.
Shanda D. Scott.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Sean.
Viola Selk, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Matthew H. Singer, who graduates with Cooperative Education option with distinction and the highest aggregate.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Melissa A. Smith, who also graduates with Cooperative Education option and with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Melissa.
Karen M. Smits, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Grant Thomas.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Congratulations, Grant.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Human Ecology on Natalie Hudon.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Human Ecology with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Lynn McKelwey.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Human Ecology. Congratulations, Lynn.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations on Gillian Batten, who Gillian graduates with distinction and highest aggregate. She is also the recipient of the IABC Atlantic Anniversary Award from the local chapter of the International Association of Business Communicators.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Julie Chisholm, who graduates with Cooperative Education option and with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Nancy Allison Gerard, who graduates with Cooperative Education option.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Nicola Hansen, who also receives a certificate in marketing today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Nicola.
Susan C. Howard.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Susan.
Angela Melanie McCauley, who graduates with Cooperative Education option and with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Angela.
Talia McCrae, who graduates with Cooperative Education option.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Talia.
Janine Meadus.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Janine.
Crystal Dawn Pardy, who also receives a certificate in marketing today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Crystal.
Salma Remtula, with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Brian E. Webb, with Cooperative Education and with distinction.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations, Brian.
Alexandra Wolfrey, with Cooperative Education option, and who also receives a certificate in marketing today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Public Relations. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Science, Applied Human Nutrition on Heather Lee Campbell.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Science Applied Human Nutrition with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Heather.
Laurie Lee Flynn, who also receives a certificate in marketing today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science Applied Human Nutrition. Congratulations, Laurie.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management on Jan M. Mullins, cooperative education route, and who also receives a certificate in business today.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Loren D. Patterson, cooperative education route with distinction, and who also receives the certificate in business today.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations, Loren.
Belinda A. Webb, cooperative education route.
I confer the degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations, Belinda.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Education in association with Nova Scotia Teachers College on Sandra Nippard.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Education in association with Nova Scotia Teachers College with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Collegiate Honours of Graduation. I attest that they have successfully completed the required courses of study, and I ask that they be admitted to the master's degree. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Education on Lois Adams.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Education with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mohammed Ahmed.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Mohammed.
Heather O'Coin.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Heather.
Amy Bakich.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Nancy C. Barone.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Nancy.
Tracy Baulu.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Tracy.
Kimberly M. Bill.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Kimberly.
Anna Buccioli.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Claire Ann McLaughlin Bungay.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Claire.
Gregory M. Bungay.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Gregory.
Michelle A. Byrne Maloney.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Michelle.
Elizabeth Campbell.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Greg D. Campbell.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Greg.
Elizabeth Critchley Charlton.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Angela Coffin.
I confer the degree of Master of Education.
Patricia Connolly.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Odette Cornwall.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Odette.
Cheryl Calsill.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Cheryl.
Jennifer A. Dennis.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Tracy A. Donovan.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Tracy.
Doug Doyle.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Doug.
Margarita M. Diaz-Dubé.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Margarita.
Maureen McKenna Duffy.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Irene Noonan Fraser.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Irene.
Stephanie A. Gillis.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Gary W. Gulliver.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Gunding.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Kevin Hennessy.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Kevin.
Eileen H. Higginbotham.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Jacqueline A. Horgan.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jacqueline.
Chris Hutchings.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Chris.
Dolores Hines.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Dolores.
Linda Inman Hyson.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Linda.
Marilyn Murphy Jardine.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Marilyn.
Carolyn Kemp Burke.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Rita C. Kennedy.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Rita.
Hugh Gregory Carr.
Is this still Master of Education? I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Susan F. Latham.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Jennifer A. Leduc.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Noreen A. Lisi.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Noreen.
Claudette MacDonald.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Claudette.
Colleen MacDonald.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Colleen.
Debbie McDonnell MacDonald.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Debbie.
Kathy D. McLean.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Catherine.
Tracy McQuarrie.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Tracy.
Michelle J. Maloney.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Michelle.
Heidi Marshall.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Heidi.
Patricia Marshall.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Patricia.
Karen L. Martin.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Karen.
Melinda McCarthy.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Melinda.
Bernadette McInnes.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Bernadette.
Anna M. McClanahan.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Elaine A. Melanson.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Katrina L. Moores.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Katrina.
Christina Hatch Morrison.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Katrina.
Marilyn Mullins.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Marilyn.
Beverly J. Noble.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Beverly.
Cheryl A. O'Hanley.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Cheryl.
Pauline Pawson.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Pauline.
Bronwyn A. Pett.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Joyce Pitts.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Joyce.
Michelle A. Power.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Michelle.
Kelly Rambeau.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Mary L. Rance.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Mary.
Greta Rasmussen.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Greta.
Jewel L. Ross.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jewel.
Karen M. Ross.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Karen.
Jean S. Rowe.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jean.
Pamela J. Shaw.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Pamela.
Chris Shelton.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Chris.
Penny Spracklin.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Penny.
Lindsay J. Stanley Willow.
I confer the degree Master of Education. Congratulations.
Laureen Stedman.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations.
Sheila A. Stewart.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Sheila.
Denise Stone.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Denise.
Dawn M. Summers.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Dawn.
Angela A. Thorpe.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Angela.
Doris L. Tilley.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Doris.
Beverly A. Vinsky.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Beverly.
Gloria Whalen.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Gloria.
Jane Wilson.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Jane.
Akiko Yamamoto.
I confer the degree of Master of Education. Congratulations, Akiko.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Human Ecology on Monique Mullins Roberts.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Human Ecology with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Monique.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts in Education on Kelly L. MacLeod.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Arts in Education with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Research Master of Arts on Stephen Jull.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Research Master of Arts with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts in Human Ecology on Donna Kozil.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Arts in Human Ecology with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Wendy M. Sullivan.
I confer the degree of Master of Arts in Human Ecology. Congratulations, Wendy.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts, Women's Studies on Brenda Hattie Longmire.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Arts in Women's Studies with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Science, Applied Human Nutrition with Dietetic Internship on Leslie E. Corbett.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Science, Applied Human Nutrition with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology on Lauren Clare.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Margaret McKinnon.
I confer the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology. Congratulations.
Heidi Varner.
I confer the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology. Congratulations, Heidi.
Kelly Woodford.
I confer the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology. Congratulations, Kelly.
Vanessa Wotherspoon.
I confer the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology. Congratulations, Vanessa.
In addition, we confer the appropriate degrees on all those presented to the University Senate.
I confer degrees in absentia on those persons so designated by the Dean.
The Senate Awards of Distinction. These engraved pewter awards, presented by the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, are given in recognition of superior academic achievement to each student who graduates with distinction and with highest aggregate in undergraduate diploma and degree programs. The Master's Awards are presented upon recommendation of each department. The undergraduate Senate medals are awarded to Melissa Dawn Saunier, the BA Advanced Major, who unfortunately is not with us today, Margaret Jean Fowler, Bachelor of Applied Arts, Child and Youth Studies. Margaret here? Yes. Kelly Olga Woodsu, Bachelor of Applied Arts, Information Technology. Matthew Huntington Singer, Bachelor of Business Administration. Jillian Batten, Bachelor of Public Relations. And Laura Dawn Patterson, Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. The graduate medals on Paul Ivy, Master of Education, Adult Education, who is unable to attend today. On Carolyn Kemp, Master of Education, Elementary Education. Jennifer Dennis, Master of Education, Education Psychology. Heather O'Cone, Master of Education, Curriculum Studies. Stephen Joe, Master of Research Master of Arts. Brenda Hattie Longmire, Master of Arts in Women's Studies. Paul Como, Master of Education, Literacy Education, who is also unfortunately unable to attend today, and Margaret McKinnon, Master of Arts in School Psychology. The Kappa Gamma Pi Awards. Membership in Kappa Gamma Pi, Honor Society of Catholic Universities for Women, is awarded to graduates who, in addition to high scholastic standing and a good record of extracurricular activities, give promise of academic leadership in the future. The undergraduate award goes to Angela Elsinga, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Applied Arts in Child and Youth Studies. And unfortunately, Angela is not able to attend today, but I would like to give you a little bit of a biography on her. Angela started her studies in the Bachelor of Science degree and transferred into the Child and Youth Study program in 1998. She has maintained a very high grade point average and excelled in practicum placements. She has been active in the Student Society and volunteered on a regular basis in the community and in an elementary classroom. She has been exceptionally positive, dependable, and enthusiastic, and taken advantage of every opportunity that came her way. She has done all this under personal circumstances that would have deterred all but the most committed. Angela is continuing her education in a Bachelor of Education program at the University of Victoria, and we wish Angela the best of luck. The Graduate Kappa Gamma Pi Award goes to Monique Mullins Roberts. Monique receives the master's degree in human ecology today. Throughout her program, Monique exemplified the qualities of scholarship, leadership, and service noted as criteria for this award. Monique maintained high academic standing in the program while also working full-time as program coordinator at a local family resource center. Classes were enriched with Monique's enthusiastic sharing of insights from the community and her perspectives on the theoretical principles informing practice in her field. Faculty and students alike recognize Monique as a leader in the profession and wish her well in future endeavors. Congratulations, Monique. The Valedictorian Prize. This provides all valedictorians with a lasting memento of their achievements and contribution to the graduating class. To be chosen valedictorian, the student must have maintained a strong academic record, must have been actively involved in a number of extracurricular activities either on campus or in the community, and must have been nominated as a fitting spokesperson for the graduating class by their peers and their faculty. I am pleased to award the Valedictorian Prize to Jillian Batten. Jillian graduates with a Bachelor of Public Relations with distinction today. She has maintained an excellent academic record throughout her studies. In addition, she has been active in the PR Society Alumni Development Committee. She sponsored a mentorship program that matched students with PR practitioners. In the community, Jillian worked at the IWK Health Center, writing stories and coordinating media interviews for Telethon 2000. Both her professors and employers describe her as mature, thoughtful, and eager to take on new challenges. Congratulations, Jillian. The President's Prizes. These special awards, donated by the University President, are awarded to the members of the graduating class whose energy, generosity, and commitment have enriched the university during their time as students, and who show promise that their commitment will continue as alumni. The undergraduate prize is awarded to Viola Salk. Viola graduates today with a Bachelor of Business Administration with distinction. Since coming to the Mount in 1994, Viola has been very committed to her studies and involved in student activities on campus. She has been a student ambassador, member of the Frosh Crew, and Shinorama director. She was also Vice President Finance of the Mount St. Vincent Students Union. Viola has received numerous awards recognizing her academic accomplishments. She has been on the Dean's List and was a recipient of the Swiss Ambassador's Award. She received the MSVU Students Union President Award and the Alumni Student Union Leadership Award in recognition of her contributions to student life at the university. In addition to her on-campus activities, Viola is the mother of a young daughter and hopes that her daughter will attend the Mount one day, and if we're doing the calculations correctly, that would be in about 12 years from now. Viola's graduation today marks the beginning of the next phase of her commitment to the university. She joins the Mount St. Vincent University Alumni Association Board of Directors. Congratulations, Viola. The President's Prize for Graduate Studies is awarded to Kelly Woodford. Kelly graduates today with a Master's of Arts in School Psychology. During the 2 years that she has been in the program, her never-ending enthusiasm, her commitment, and her love of learning have had a positive impact on her classmates and her courses. She was frequently sought out by her peers for support and gave her time and energy freely. She also readily mentored incoming students and acted as an assistant in practicum. In the wider university community, Kelly volunteered her time and growing expertise to assist assessments of Mount St. Vincent University students with learning disabilities. Kelly will continue to be a member of the school psychology team as the first assistant practicum supervisor. We are confident that her dedication to students and to the Mount will continue to benefit the program and the larger Mount community. Congratulations, Kelly.
I am pleased to present Dr. Donald Shiner, CD, Captain Retired, recipient of the Canadian Peacekeeping Service Medal. Dr. Shiner has been an Associate Professor of Marketing in the Department of Business Administration and Tourism and Hospitality Management at Mount St. Vincent University since 1984. He has designed and delivered marketing seminars on a wide range of topics and has been a keynote speaker at local, regional, national, and international meetings and conventions. What few of us may know is that prior to his academic career, from 1966 to 1978, Dr. Shiner served with the Canadian Armed Forces. During the course of his military career, he held a series of positions as a signals officer including Deputy Commanding Officer of 721 Communications Squadron in Shiloh, Manitoba, and Commanding Officer of 731 Communications Squadron in Halifax. In 1980, during the period of his command, Dr. Shiner was selected as the winner of the Mallock Trophy, which recognises the best communications reserve unit in Canada. Dr. Shiner also completed a tour of duty with the United Nations Peacekeeping Forces in the Middle East. The Canadian Peacekeeping Service Medal was instituted to recognise all Canadians who have contributed to peace through service on specific missions. It is awarded under the authority of the Governor-General of Canada, the Right Honourable Adrian Clarkson. Almost 125,000 Canadians have served in peacekeeping missions over the past 53 years, a record unsurpassed by any nation. According to the Charter of the United Nations, peacekeeping is defined as the prevention, containment, moderation, and termination of hostilities between or within states through an impartial third-party intervention. The Canadian men and women that this medal honours have separated those engaged in armed conflict, monitored elections, carried out demining operations, enforced ceasefires, and helped implement diplomatic accords. It is in recognition of his contribution to world peace through his service in these activities on an international peacekeeping mission that Dr. Shiner is awarded the Canadian Peacekeeping Service Medal, which will be presented by President Sheila Brown on behalf of the Minister of National Defence, the Honourable Art Eggleton, under the authority of the Governor-General of Canada and Commander-in-Chief of the Canadian Forces, the Right Honourable Adrian Clarkson.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, platform guests, faculty, graduates, and friends. It is my honor to present the citation for the late Beverly Mascoll. Born in Dartmouth, Bev and her family lived with her grandmother, Martha Ashe, in Fall River. Her grandmother was a strong-minded community worker. To quote from Dr. Mascoll's Convocation address, "It was in Fall River that my grandmother prepared me for many of life's little lessons, such as caring, sharing, and the stamina to survive when the going gets tough." A tribute to Mrs. Ashe's contribution to her community is reflected in the naming of the elementary school in Fall River, the Ashley Jefferson School. Beverly Mascoll was the president of Mascoll Beauty Supply Limited, a Toronto-based company she started in 1970. Armed with a dream, enthusiasm, optimism, and $700 of startup capital, Beverly started Mascoll Beauty Supply out of the trunk of her car. I met Bev shortly after she opened her first store in 1971. You couldn't help but be affected by her infectious good humor, optimism, and zest for life. When I returned to Nova Scotia in 1973, Bev was my lifeline in keeping me supplied with grooming products and informing me of what was new in the market. Today, Mascoll Beauty Supply is one of Canada's leading beauty supply companies that services the Black consumer. Like her grandmother, Martha Ashe, Bev always made time to give back to the community. She was an active member of several professional organizations and gave freely of her time and business expertise to many community groups. She served as a member of the Canada Millennium Scholarship Foundation, director of the Learning Partnership, and director of the Dave Stewart Foundation. She was a member of the Ontario Black History Society and the Black Business and Professional Association. She was co-chair of the Toronto Campaign Committee for the James Robinson Johnson Chair in Black Canadian Studies at Dalhousie University. She was Vice President of the Canadian Club, served on the Board of Governors of the University of Guelph, trustee of the Harry Jerome Scholarship Fund, and director of the Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. In 1996, she started the Beverly Mascoll Community Foundation. Its mission is threefold: to provide post-secondary educational scholarships, to promote the advancement of women, and to assist in the development of youth and children. A display of Artist Lane's work at the Royal Ontario Museum was one of the Foundation's launch events that I had the pleasure to attend. It was an indication that this was a foundation that was prepared to make a difference. Over the years, Bev received many awards and recognitions for her contribution to society. These included the Black Women's Achievement Award, the Harry Jerome Award for Outstanding Achievement in Business, the YWCA Woman of Distinction Award for Entrepreneurship, the Canadian Council of Christians and Jews Human Relations Award, and the Governor-General's Commemorative Medal for the 125th anniversary of Canada's Confederation. In 1998, Dr. Mascoll was appointed member of the Order of Canada. In 1999, she was conferred with an honorary Doctor of Laws from Ryerson Polytechnic University. In June of 2000, Dr. Mascoll received a Bachelor of Arts degree from York University, which she described as something she had always wanted to do. This demonstrated her commitment to the premise that it is never too late to participate in the joy of learning. I would like to share with the graduates the closing words of Dr. Mascoll's convocation address, which she had prepared for the May 2001 ceremony. And I quote, "From the wisdom of author Langston Hughes, if you never say the words, 'I cannot,' you will never have to say the words, 'I did not,'" end quote. In recognition of her success in business, her commitment to community and support for lifelong learning, I ask you, Madam Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, to confer posthumously upon Dr. Beverly Mascoll the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. The degree will be accepted by her husband, Dr. Emerson Mascoll.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit Beverly Mascoll posthumously to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, it is my pleasure and great privilege to present the Honourable Sister Mary Alice Peggy Butts for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Sister Peggy was born in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, and entered the Congregation of Notre Dame in 1951. She became a teacher and principal in the public school system, and later a professor of political science at the University College of Cape Breton, after obtaining her PhD in political science from the University of Toronto. Throughout her long and varied career, one theme stands out: her commitment to the poor and disadvantaged. Since 1994, Sister Peggy has been the coordinator of social justice for the Diocese of Antigonish. Here she has worked tirelessly for the poor in her community, advocating on their behalf and always, as she says, trying to open another door for them. She has been involved in community issues such as housing, healthcare, the economy, and the fisheries. She was a founding member of the Cape Breton Transition House, a women's shelter, and a founding member of the Eastern Regional Health Board of Nova Scotia. In her presentations and briefs, in her community work with organizations, she has kept the issues of the poor always in front of policymakers. She received the prestigious Wheeler Prize in 1996 for contributions to social justice and community development. Her greatest achievement, though, she believes, is to keep plugging away at social problems and always to keep listening to the disadvantaged. In 1997, Sister Peggy was summoned to the Senate of Canada, the first nun to be so honored, where she served until her retirement in 1999. Work in the Senate, says Sister Peggy, was much like her diocese work with the poor. She lived in a convent and took the bus, to the amazement of many. She did her own research and handled numerous requests from constituents, acted as a resource for people who needed an advocate, and initiated a breakfast program in schools for more than 3,000 children. Senator Butts worked on the child tax benefit, forgiveness of debt of the Third World, and advocated for a guaranteed annual income. Being a senator gave her an appreciation of the hard work involved in political institutions and reinforced her belief in the necessity for compromise in politics. Half a loaf of bread is better than no bread at all, she says, and her advice to students, activists, and politicians is to keep trying, keep plugging away, and keep listening to others. In recognition of her commitment to social justice, to women and children's issues in public policy, and for her years of work with the poor, I ask you, Madam Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, to confer on the Honourable Sister Peggy Butts the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you, the Honourable Sister Peggy Butts, to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, friends, I have the pleasure and privilege of presenting Marnie McBean for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. It is indeed fitting that Mount St. Vincent University should honor Marnie McBean. The Mount is committed to providing our students with not only an outstanding academic experience, but also an environment that encourages one to question, to experiment, to challenge, and to grow. We try to create opportunities at Mount St. Vincent that will nurture passion and purpose and a commitment in whatever our students choose to take on. Marnie McBean and her career as a world-class athlete embody those values. Marnie became hooked on rowing 20 years ago after attending a Learn to Row program in Toronto. By the time she was 18, she earned her first medal at the 1986 World Junior Rowing Championships. Less than 5 years later, Marnie was a world and Olympic champion in both the straight pair and the eights. After the Barcelona Olympics, Marnie switched to single sculling and won a silver medal at the Worlds in 1993 and a gold in 1994. Teaming up again with her double scull partner, Kathleen Heddle, in 1995, Marnie won the Worlds, and in 1996 won a gold in double sculls and a bronze in the quad at the Olympics at Atlanta. They were the first Canadians to ever win 3 gold medals at a Summer Olympics. In 1998, Marnie won silver and bronze medals in the 4 and 8 at the World Championships. Marnie then became the first rower, man or woman, to win a World Championship medal in every rowing event, and is third on the all-time career medal list for a female rower. She has, if you've lost count, 12 in total world and Olympic medals. That's amazing. Marnie continued to train and prepare for the 2000 Sydney Olympics and the chance to win a 4th gold Olympic medal. 3 weeks before the Games, Marnie's hopes were devastated by a very serious back injury. I can say, Marnie, as an avid sports fan, I can assure you that I've seen you compete at past Olympics. And though it was only via television, I was with you every stroke, as I'm sure many other Canadians were. And I want to thank you for representing Canada with such charisma, courage, and dedication. The day you announced that you couldn't compete in Sydney was probably as tough a race day as one can even imagine. This time, the race was with yourself. Choosing to stay on and cheer for your team members and represent the views and needs of all athletes in Canada was invaluable for everyone involved. Your fight, your race, was won on so many other venues, and we thank you. Marnie is truly a committed advocate for sport. She has chosen to speak out loud and educate others about the demands and restrictions that our Canadian athletes face. She started a campaign in 1996 called the Fund for Olympic Rower Survival, designed to financially assist rowers who are training for the Olympics. This fund has directed more than $150,000 to members of the Olympic rowing team. Marnie is a natural leader and has used her success to champion many other great causes. She is presently a volunteer supporter of the Special Olympics, Rosalie Hall, and Kids Help Phone nationally. As an athlete representative, she was also a key member of the board who worked so hard to try to bring the bid for the Olympics to Toronto in the year 2008. Marnie McBean's very genuine passion, dedication, and commitment have already been recognized before today. She is the recipient of the Governor-General's Meritorious Service Medal and the YWYMCA 1995 Woman of Distinction Award. Marnie and her rowing partner, Kathleen Heddle, were inducted in the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame in 1997. And Marnie received an honorary degree from Wilfrid Laurier University in 1999. It is beyond comprehension how many hours Marnie has dedicated to her career as a world-class athlete. We're privileged to have her here and to come to the Mount, a university with a long tradition of providing students, and women in particular, a special place to learn and to lead. So I ask you, Madam Chancellor, in the name of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, and in recognition of her significant contribution to Canadian sport as an athlete, advocate, and leader, to confer on Marnie McBean the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you, Marnie McBean, to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Marnie.
Talking for 2 minutes and I'm already disorganized. I want to know what these rights and privileges are. Took me 10 years to get a BA from Western, so I'm a little curious what I can do now with a doctorate from the Mount. Thank you to the Senate of Mount St. Vincent, Madam President, Madam Chancellor, students, alumni, family, everyone who actually supports the Mount and their now dubious decisions on who they'll make honorary doctorates. But thank you very much for this. It's quite an honor. I think, receiving an honorary doctorate for me is quite a thrill, because I kind of suffered through my own education a little bit. It was something that I knew was important and something I wanted to do, but definitely my talents and abilities were in sport. And I chose to go to university. I think sometimes whatever will motivate you to get through a certain course is enough. And for me, my motivation to get through school, which I thought was pretty important, was definitely rowing. I went to University of Western Ontario. They had a great rowing program. In the same way people would choose a university for a great Master's of Education program or whatever, I went to school for that. So 10 years it took me to get my my BA. And so to come here and have 30 hours in Halifax, because as you heard, I've won a lot of things, and I've been given a lot of awards, and I remember telling someone when I received my first Olympic gold medal, I had very little comprehension for what that meant, because by the time you win an Olympic gold medal, you have won quite a few races. Well, hopefully, you've won quite a few races by the time you've gotten there. And I remember when I received it, I was just going through the motions of being given yet another prize, another piece of hardware. I remember they put it around my neck, and I thought, oh, it was big and it was heavy, and I thought that was a good thing because it was a hard race. They gave Kathleen her medal, and then the Germans and the Americans, and that's happened before. I've beat both the Germans and the Americans. I remember my parents were over in the stands watching, and they've come to see me receive awards before, so I waved over at my parents. And, I could practically hear my father. And then something happened that had never happened before. Because so far at this point in time, I'm sort of going through the motions. Everything's just, another day, another ceremony, another hurry up and wait day. Just come along, stand here, do that. We're sheep, just move along. Sit and do what you're told. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And then they started to raise some flags in front of me and play the national anthem. And I used to watch a tremendous amount of TV, which is not a good thing, but I used to watch a tremendous amount of TV. And as they started to play the Canadian national anthem, I started to sing, because I always thought it was cool when the athletes on TV sang. So I'm singing away. And in Barcelona, it was 1992, Canada 1-2-5. They're playing the Canadian national anthem. I'm singing away. And for television rights, they'd shortened down the anthem to only 45 seconds. And the way they did that was they took a verse right out of the middle. So I'm singing away, and all of a sudden I'm realizing I'm getting the words wrong. And since my motivation being an important thing, since my motivation at this point in time is television, I'm thinking I'm looking really stupid on television right now. I realize I better get this straight. So I sit there and I listen and I think and I clue into where we are. Growing up, you might not believe this, but growing up in Ontario, we do learn French. And so I think, I know this verse. This is like the protégera part. So I'm going to start singing it in French and be a good Canadian bilingual. So I'm singing away. Kathleen is from British Columbia, and they don't learn very much French there at all. She looks over at me with a look that I'm quite familiar with. It's the "what the heck are you doing now" look. And I realize there's an opportunity that I'm experiencing that I'm not absorbing. And you might just think, I was watching people's faces, and there was periods of time when you looked a little bored out there, waiting for it to start. But person by person, as you came up and you kneeled, and you had a degree given to you, smiles, sparkles. There is an emotion and a spark there that you remember. Find that, isolate that moment, because that is your anthem. That is the moment that could flash right by you without you even realizing, because it's a special moment. And I think, sport for me, I get a lot of those moments. I get a lot of moments where people can tell me that I've won. Not very moments where I'm second or third, but there's more that I hope that I've won. I was trying to be, humble there. And, because sport is an objective environment. We have starts and we finish. We are open and obviously competitive, and there's rankings. You always have rankings, whether it's your city, your province, your country, or a world ranking. And that doesn't always happen. You are graduating now into a world where it's rarely so clear. You're leaving an environment where you got a grade, and you would know within the realm of your class how you're doing. You could put some sort of perspective to how you are doing. These marks would give you feedback. They would rank you and let you know where you stood in your environment. And the truth is, in the real world, as we go out and we move on and we get jobs, you don't get that very often. You don't get the sort of rewards and obvious rewards that come from sport. And I go around, I get given medals and plaques and certificates and pins, and literally I have stacks of awards and honors. And people come up to me and they go, wow, that's fantastic. You are so accomplished. You do all this. And I think the thing to remember, and it's important for you to realize, that you can never underestimate the importance of what it is you're going to do. Because you're going to live in a subjective world, and no one's going to tell you whether or not you're the best. Whether it's family or career, administration, whether you're going to be a historian, a nutritionist, whether you're going to be an IT, whether you're going to be sales teacher, trade work, social work. They don't give gold medals for that. They don't give gold medals and prizes. They're not going to tell you, yes, you're in the top third of all the teachers in the world. You don't know that. You're going to have some kid throwing gum at you. Yeah, that was me, by the way. You're going to go out there and you're going to have a frustrating time, because there aren't awards out there. But never underestimate the value and the contribution that you're able to make. I was able to go out and train my body. I would go out and I would be able to work. I would be able to work out 3 times a day, sometimes 4, sometimes twice. I would work out 6 days a week, usually 11 and a half months a year. Sisters will be glad to know I take Christmas off. But I trained my body, and I began to push myself. You train your mind. You go and you research, and you learn how to stretch your mind and expand it, and to sort of twist it and think in directions that we now perceive as outside the box. You research and analyze, and you learn to report. And these are skills that I don't possess. These are skills that you should be given awards at, because these are skills that better the society that we live in. They expand around us. And all that we do is the same. Whether it's sport, whether it's career, whether it's family, I believe there is a framework. There's a framework that makes success. There's a framework that allows us to progress and to get better. And what we deal with that framework is we deal with preparation. Whether it is for academia, whether it is for career, whether it is for family, whether it is for sport. We must prepare ourselves. We must learn. We must be open to communication. We must listen. And we must also learn how to be heard. We must be dedicated and committed to our goals, because everyone has goals. It's the people who are accountable and committed to them who achieve those goals. Whether it's sport or business, it doesn't matter. Whether it's academia or family, it is the same framework. In everything we do, in everything of value that we try to achieve and to accomplish, you will find it comes to a hard part, a challenging part, a time when you feel you're on the brink of doubt. In everything you do of challenge, in everything you do of value, you will get to this hard part. And at that hard part, you have 3 choices. You can choose to quit. You can not believe in yourself and think it's not worth it, and you're not able, and you're not capable, and you're not prepared, and you can quit. And when you go home that day and you put your head on the pillow, you will feel badly. You will feel like you've let yourself down, and you will feel full of remorse. The second choice you have at this moment that you reach where it's difficult and it's a challenge is to close your eyes and pray for the end. I said that once. I was talking to some triathletes, and there's a nun who competes regularly in triathlons. And she goes, I don't see any problem with closing your eyes and praying for the end. But you know what I mean. When you sit there and you stare at the clock and you watch it tick, and you think, the time will be over soon and I can go home. When you think, if I do no more and do no less, I will muddle through to the end of this task, and it will just miraculously somehow go away all by itself. When you get home at the end of that day and you put your head on the pillow, you'll be left with the question, what if? What if only I had done this? What if only I had tried that? What if, what if, what if? And again, you will feel not complete. You will feel as if you've let yourself down. The third choice you have, and if you're committed to your goals, if you've prepared yourself, if you are dedicated, if you've listened to those around you and you've been open to change and compromise, you will know that the third choice you have is to attack that which is difficult, to challenge yourself and to push yourself to do more, to take the little step that leads to the next little step that is the only way to accomplish the big steps, is to take the little step of pushing, to take the little step of attacking what is difficult, to take the little step of learning how to get through that which challenges us. And it's those times that you go home, whether you've accomplished your task or not, because you can't always control whether or not you will win, whether or not you will succeed, whether or not you will achieve that goal which you've laid out. But on those days when you've chosen the third road of attacking and challenging yourself and taking that step, you'll put your head on the pillow at night and know that you are fulfilled from learning. You are fulfilled from trying and pushing yourself. And more often than not, it is that pushing and learning and trying that takes care of accomplishing great goals. But what I've found at the end, and I hate saying that it's an end, and it wasn't 20 years, what I have found at the end of my career, what makes it rich and what makes it memorable, is not the medals. It's not the races that I've won. It's not the awards that I've been given. It's not the plaques and the pins and the certificates, although they're pretty cool. What I get out of this sport and this career that I chose is not nearly as rewarding as what I've put into it. The preparation, the dedication, my passion, the fact that I respected my teammates enough that in 1996, Kathleen Heddle and I were chosen to be the flag bearers for the closing ceremonies. We choose that moment of all the moments of victory at Olympics, being the flag bearer for the Canadian team, representing not just the rowers, but all athletes, all the people in Canada who support the Olympics. We were chosen to represent them in the closing ceremonies. We choose that as our most memorable moment in our Olympic career. It's what you put in, which is a subjective value, that will always make your career rich. And in conclusion, I think I'll tell you something. It's kind of funny, you know, you're convocating now, you're graduating, and I'm going to tell you something now that you will never know. You will never know about yourself. You will never be qualified to know what your limits are. You will never be qualified to know what your potential is. That's where the little steps of challenge comes from. That's where the little steps of believing in the premise of more. And they're not always linear steps. Sometimes they're a step to the left, a step to the right. You've no idea where some of the steps are going, but you step. And you continue to step because you do not and cannot know what your potential is. It's impossible. There's no way I can tell you. I'll tell you for free. There's no way I would have expected myself to be Canada's most decorated Olympic athlete. There is no way I would have expected myself to be given degrees by universities. None. Gillian Batten stood up here and she told you to dream big. And I think that's perfect. That is so right. Dreaming big, believing in more, taking the steps and being prepared. Believe in more. choose to challenge what is difficult, and always try to give out more than you take in. And this will make you rich, and this will make you achieve. And this is how I've achieved all of my medals. Congratulations to you, my fellow classmates. Have a great time, and remember to enjoy these moments. Don't let them flash by because they're special. But remember to know there's another step in front of you, and it will take you somewhere fantastic. Thank you.
Dr. McBean. The thanks we extend to you go well beyond the Mount St. Vincent University community. Your accomplishments, your contributions to the youth of Canada, and your words today reflect an attitude of commitment, caring, and concern. Your message today reflects the importance of acknowledging our strengths, embracing a challenge, and continuing to grow in a community of caring people. Thank you and congratulations.
Now, you know, Marnie, you just presented me with a dilemma because I have said these words, rights and responsibilities, pertaining thereto many, many times. I have even puzzled over them myself. But just simply, some of the rights that they accord to you are to use this degree and name it when you are seeking employment, or perhaps to have an increment in salary if you are already employed. It also gives you the right to walk in academic processions like this one. But I think the most important thing are the responsibilities, and you could not have said it more eloquently. I cannot say it as eloquently as you said it. The responsibility to be the best person you can be, and this is not just for you, Marnie, but for all of us, to live up to the potential that each has as a unique individual, and to make the world, to dream big, to make the world a better place because of who you are and what you do. So, in a nutshell, those are the rights and responsibilities that have been conferred on you today. And congratulations to Emerson, who received the honors for his late wife, Beverly, to Sister Peggy, to Dr. Marnie, to Dr. all of them, to all those who have received certificates, degrees, diplomas today. We're very proud of you. And certainly, I don't think I've ever conferred as many Masters of Education as I did today. So there seems to be a bright future for education across Canada. It's wonderful. When I see the energy and enthusiasm, the spirit of those who receive degrees today, I say, the future is in very good hands. Now at this time, our ceremonies here are concluded. Graduates and their families and guests are invited to a reception in the dining hall in Rosaria Center as soon as the convocation ceremonies are concluded. And I now declare this convocation closed.